Well, hello my lovelies. How are we this evening? Today I am going to be casing a card that Natasha Foot made, but I've changed it because she basically made an oval that had a trellis effect behind it, and we all love, I love making like garden cards or floral cards with quiet meadow. So I decided that I was going to try and make a trellis but make it more realistic because, you know, I like a challenge. Oh, there's something under my mat. There is something under my mat. Probably won't make any difference tonight because I won't be doing very much stamping. Hi Lee. Hi Mindy. Okay, so we're going to be I've used stitched rectangle dies, and I've used the meadow dies. As you can see, I haven't put them back in properly. I may use a tag or a label after, but I'm not sure what I'm going to put, what sentiment I'm putting on it yet. But I have used the second to largest and third to largest ones here to make a frame. So let me show you. Hi Valerie. Right, so I have a box of goodies that I've cut out already because you don't want to watch me cut out 6 million strips of paper. So that's my card base. So just move those out of the way. Now, this is what I've cut out of here. Now, what I've done is I've cut out, I think, four white ones, and I've stuck them together to make quite a nice frame, but it also will hold it off the card a little bit. I could have used dimensionals, but I thought it was just easier to do that. So I've glued those together already. And then I have, oh, we're all tangled up here. Nope, that's for after. I've used the cork out of the Christmas catalogue, the mini Christmas catalogue, and that is going to be glued on there. But before I do that, I have to glue all of the, I will show you. So basically that's the frame, and then I'm going to have a trellis going across this using the cork. So what I've done is I've cut out lots and lots of strips of cork. Now these are approximately, they're not all exactly the same because whose trellis is exactly the same. It's just, you know, the pieces of wood I'm assuming won't be exactly the same. So it's 0.4 mil, 0.3 mil, sorry, which is 2/8 of an inch for those of you who use inches. I then have a load of florals, so I will colour those in with you. I also have lots of shapes that I've cut out before that were spare, so I've got them in here. Just got to get all these strips out. Oh, there we go. I think that's all the strips. So let's just move those flowers back into there for now. So basically the strips I want also as well to go diagonal across. So I need to, right, this is where it gets me all kerfuddled probably. Do I have, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of, it's Heavy Doodle tape. You could use any low tack tape for this. So that's the longest point there, isn't it? It's not going to be, it's not long enough. Right, So I'm going to make it slightly longer, like so. Then I'm just going to take my strips. Can you see there? Can you see that? Yes. I'm assuming you can see that. Hi Mum, hi Donna, hi Linda, hi Laura. Right, so all I'm going to do is stick my strips on and just leave a little bit of a gap. Oh, if I can, dear me. Right, there. And I'm just eyeballing it because I just, if I measured it, I'd be here a lot longer, and you don't want to spend all night with me just sticking pieces of strips of paper down. I could have done it as a video and sped it up, but hey ho. We'll do it on the live. I mean, why not? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've worked out it's about 13 strips that I need for it to work. 12. One more. Up the right way would help. So when I put this on, because I want it at an angle, that will work. So then you take your other strips and you could just lay them on top, but I feel like I need to weave them because, you know, got nothing else better to do. So every other one, lift it up so it can go underneath and then slide it to the end. Because it's the cork, it's got a texture to it, so it does get a little bit caught. I may need to add one that end, but that's fine. So next one. So then you go the opposite ones now to what you did on the last one. Oh, this is fiddlier than I thought. My fingers don't work very well this time of night. Right, there we go. We're in, it's fine. So then I'm just going to take it down to roughly like little squares. Then I am going to, that one's under this time, over, under, over, under, oh, under, over, under, oh my goodness, under, over, under, and then slide it up. So it's very square at the minute, but that's not the way I want it, so it's all good, it's all good. I'm just gonna, ooh, like so, slide it up, oh, I mean, if you've got an avid gardener, that, you know, they'd appreciate a bit of trellis on their card. Although when Natasha made it, oh, it was beautiful. And it was just white cardstock. And it was white cardstock, and then she did sort of a floral arrangement on top two corners. I say corners, it was an oval, but the top two sides. And it was lovely. And then I was like, oh, maybe we could step this up a bit. So here we are, weaving. Right, so we're going to go under this time. getting the hang of it now. Well, I was, until I got to that one. If they've moved a little bit too close together, it's not as easy to pick up the one you want. And I don't think trellis is perfect, in my opinion anyway. That's what I'd like to think, because then this doesn't look bad. Right. Okay. Oh, nearly done. Moving it up. I'm sorry, I'm so quiet because I'm concentrating so much. I mean, when am I ever quiet? Okay, so we're nearly done. I think we've got just maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think we're going to need all 13, if I'm honest. I will check though, because we don't want to not have it big enough, otherwise it won't work. So what's everyone been up to? Have you all had a good week? This is the we think we've got rid of all the bugs now, because oh my goodness, they just wouldn't go away. They kept coming back, and we've been rough all week. Look, I've done that one wrong. Missed one. Never mind, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. If it's not perfect, no one's going to notice. I'm pretty sure nobody's going to notice. Right, so I want it to go like that. Yes. So that is going to be big enough. So that is fine. That is fine. So what I've done is I will take my frame and I will glue it onto there. So I'm just going to grab my, if I can remember where my silicone mat's on. Oh, there it is. Dun, dun, dun. I'm very carefully going to lift it up so that it's on top of my silicone mat, just because I don't want to get glue all over my mat. Ooh. Right, so we're going to go with that. So I'm going to get my glue and I am going to just cover the frame. If it'll come out. It should come out because I was using it not very long ago to glue the other pieces together. You could use the, what are they called? Dimensional sheets. I can't remember what they're called. Are they just called dimensional sheets? I'm not sure. Hang on a second. They are called foam adhesive sheets. You could use those, but no, they're not big enough. So you can't use them, so scrap that idea. Okay, so then I am going to place it. Oh, look, I've moved that one. Make sure it's everywhere, all the pieces are where you want them to be. And then very carefully place it on. Making sure that you don't deform the shape of the rectangle, because it won't fit so well on the ones you've already glued. You could wait to glue it, I suppose. Right, I'm just going to get it off the Heffy Doodle tape. so. And I'm going to pop it aside to dry. I mean, some people would say, oh, it's just a lot of work, isn't it? But, you know, you've got to do these things. It's fun. Got to experiment with these things. Right, so while that's drying, we shall have a look in here. Right, well, they can't be used because these ones have been cut out of very vanilla, so they're out. Don't want that anyway. We have a gold piece and a shimmery, soft, succulent vellum piece. So I'll keep them out. That's too green, I don't like it. That's too dark. Oh, I do have a little branch. Oh, that's from the my new, which one's it called? It's called the Giving Gifts Dies. And it's this little tiny branch here. So cute. Right, so everything, oh, except for the bunny. That was from a set. I think it's the Peaceful Deer set. So I would like to put some colour on me flowers and things while we're just waiting for that other piece to dry. If you hear banging, I apologise. My 9-year-old is now in the bedroom above me, and I don't know what he does at night time, whether he's breakdancing or something, I don't know, but he doesn't stop moving. Right, just going to make sure I've got all these weeded properly. There we go. Oh, right, so I am going to grab my Mossy Meadow, light Mossy Meadow pen, and the paint side to this one is, it has been layered, so it's pretty broken. So I will be purchasing a new one because these are consumable, so they're not expected to last forever. But I haven't had it very long, and she's completely destroyed the tip because, you know, she's lovely like that. Hi, Ruth. So these pieces, I'm just going to roughly, because I want to put a different colour on that as well, so they don't all look the same. I'll just colour the one of those for now. Change pen. So we'll have a bit of soft succulent. There. And on this one, okay, take that out of there. Whew. I haven't recovered from my daughter's birthday yet, I don't think. My eldest was 25 on Wednesday. Whether it's the thought of having a 25-year-old or the amount of prep, because, I mean, at 25 you still want a party apparently, or at least a tea party with a takeaway. So that's what we did. We had a takeaway. Hi, Margaret. Right, so with these ones, I'm just going to colour it all over, and then we'll do a bit of, giving it a bit of different. Do you know, I'm sorry guys, my words may not come out properly tonight. I've already gone to tell the kids off for something and completely kerfuddled my words. So, I'm not holding out much hope. So I'm going to do one polished pink and one magenta madness, because I must admit magenta madness is my favourite pink. I don't know, I can't seem to find another pink I really like. I think we'll go with some, put light fresh freesia, and then we can do some shading. That's the word I was looking for before. Seriously. And I'm just roughly doing it because, I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to have these two the same flower colour, but different stem colours. Makes them look a little bit different. So the bits where it's gone a bit funny, just going to, because my darling, with my Mossy Meadow pen. She is a lovely child, I promise. Okay, she is a gift. We went to the fair today because they've been asking since they saw the sign. And we don't generally take them to the fair if it arrives anyway, because it's a lot of money for like 10 minutes. Especially when there's now 3 of them. Oh, I tell you what. So I knew the fair was coming, so I set aside a little bit of money to go to the fair, and then pop to Molly's as a bit of a treat afterwards. And out of all of them, Aaliyah was the one that was desperate to start to go on everything. So Daddy took her on a twister, which, if you ask me, is more of an adult ride than a child, but she was allowed on it. She was desperate to get on it, so Daddy said he'd go on with her, which was also a mistake, because Daddy's back is now playing up. Because Daddy was like, well, she wants to go on it, and I couldn't go on it because I wasn't well. I'm not well, so I can't go on it. As much as I love fairgrounds and roller coasters and things. So Daddy took her on, and she started off and she was laughing and her face was very happy. But at the end, she was looking decidedly sad. And I'm glad it ended when it did, because I think she would have actually burst into tears. Oh. But it was funny because Aaliyah's always been a music baby, so if you have music on, she will dance. But if it's dance music, like, you know, proper heavy beating rave music, she can't help herself. She has to move. So the whole time we were there, she was just on and off dancing the whole time because of all the music going on in the background. So cute. But yes, so I'm a little bit tired, so my words may not work very well, but we're all right. I'd already designed my card after seeing Natasha Foot's video yesterday, so I kind of knew what I wanted. So I came home, had a bit of a chill, and now I'm ready for you. So all I'm going to do is just do some like little squiggles, and on the buds I'm just going to colour the base of the bud. Oh, obviously any bits I've missed. Just to sort of make some of the areas shaded and a different colour. Oh, don't use that one because that's not the right pen, is it, Wendy? Just to, yeah, so just do the bottom of the buds and the centre of the flowers and down a little bit of the petals. I just don't like them being just a block colour. I like them to have a bit more shading to them. Where is it? No, that's light. Dark. So on this one I'm going to go a little bit different because they're a different style of flower. So just the bottom, like so. I've been writing out an order, and I'm trying to do a small order. So I haven't ordered it yet because I can't make it small enough. I have more blends on my list because I'm limited with greens and I'm limited with browns. So I've got a few browns and things on my list as well. Right, so we've coloured all of them. We've just got the butterflies left. So, what colour butterfly shall we have? Let's have Bermuda Bay on the tips. Now, it comes out quite dark, but it does calm down, I promise. And then down the middle, I think we'll do crumb cake. And the same on the other one actually while I'm there. And on the other one we're going to have, let's see, let's have maybe balmy blue. Balmy blue, balmy blue. Do we think that would go? Or should we go Daffodil Delights? Right. This one has always been squeaky since I got it. So I'm just going to go over the part where the colours meet. And just give it a bit of a blend. So just going to keep doing little circles over where they meet, like so. And then you have a little butterfly. And obviously that's not a real butterfly, unless there is some exotic part of the world that has butterflies that are those colours. And then the other one, I think I'm just going to do in, what's that, dark fresh freesia and light polished pink. And again, I'm just going to go over where they join, and then I'll go back in then with the, light fresh freesia, and just go over that part again because it'll just help to blend it in. And as you can see, it has. Oh, I really like that one. Sweet woo. Right, let me just put all my pens up there out of the way, and I will put them all back when I'm finished. So just going to move all our flowers and our butterflies and things to the side. So then you can bring your trellis back in, and I'm hoping it's glued and stuck. And then you get your scissors. Now you do end up with lots of little scraps, but to be honest, you can use them in a scrap card. It'll be fine. And actually thinking about it, I could have used the tear and tape for this, because I think it's only as wide as my pieces I cut anyway. Then they wouldn't move. But they're going to be glued again now onto the white piece, on the white frame. Right, just put my mat out of the way, gather up all my little pieces. Pop them back in there, like so. So then I'm going to turn it over. And I am going to dot the glue all the way around, and then I'm hoping it'll catch any pieces I didn't glue. Some of them are not stuck down, but they will be in a minute because they're going to be stuck to the frame. So then I'm going to pop my frame over the top, and I like to stand it up to get it to sit in the right place. Come on, you know you wanna. Hi Diane, hi Vicky. Australia, woohoo! Australia's in the house. Right, here we go. Right, so there we have our trellis. I'm impressed. Are you impressed? Okay, so now I have my card base, which is crumb cake. Just check. Yep, we're in camera. Crumb cake. And then I have 2 pieces of In Good Taste paper. I think I'm going to use this one. And I've already cut them to the right size, so I am going to glue that on. I think this glue has got a bit of a blockage because it's not coming out very fast. Normally comes out a lot quicker than that. So we're going to stick this down. Hiya, baby Lottie. Miss you. Hope you're doing alright. Hi, Lucy. Oh, thank you, Donna. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, thank you, yeah. Yeah, catching alive. Do you know, sometimes there's some, like, there's certain parts of America that if I'm awake at 1 o'clock in the morning here, I might catch them live. And I'm like, yay, I've caught you live. It's a bit of an achievement, really, if I'm awake that time, that is. Right, so now we've done that. So our trellis is going to go on here. And then you can see that because I've put it onto my frames, it is going to dimensional it up off the card. Like so. So we can glue this down. Concentration. I think because I've done it with the cork, it is a little bit more flimsy, for the want of a better word. Because cardstock is obviously a bit sturdier than the cork is. So I'm going to stick that there. And that, like that. Okay. And I love, look at it. Oh, it's so nice. Love the cork. Okay, so I'm going to pop the lid back on the glue just for a second. So then I was thinking that we should have a box at the bottom and then our flowers will grow out of the box. Oh, the ideas, they just flow. Right, so how... Let's have a look. So I need the box. So the trellis is 8.5, possibly nearly. Nope, they're 8.5. So maybe let's cut it at 9.5 and see how we go with that. This is from the In Good Taste as well. It's the wood effect. I don't think I want it to be quite that deep of a box, so we'll go with that. And then we shall see. It might still be a bit deep. Oh, actually no, I quite like it that deep. So then it looks like a box. And then, well, basically, if you were going to post this, you would probably have to pay a bit of extra shipping. Bit of extra postage. It'd have to go large letter than just letter. Now, I could stick that straight on there, but then I wouldn't be able to put my flowers in. So I am going to pop, because I want to put flowers in it, I am going to, let's see how far down, so about there. So we're going to go all the way across. No, that's upside down, so it's not sticking. Oh dear. Right. Oh. Like so. And then I'm going to go up the sides, really close to the edge. And then hopefully this one will fit this end. Because these are quite sturdy. Once it's dried on the paper and everything, it won't move very much. So release the backing paper. And then it's just flower arranging to do. Okay, so is that too high? I want it to be touching the bottom. So I've just realised that I need it to stick up a bit, so the bits I've put down the very sides isn't quite right. It's okay, it's fixable, guys, it's fixable. So I'm going to put that down there, so it's on the trellis. Peel is backing off. Oh, stay there. There we go. Right, so we now have a box for our flowers. Then, because I don't think these are going to... Whoa! I'm going to lay them on top of the box because clearly they're not going to fit if I push them into the box. And then that one... Oh, tangled. And I might put that one there. Or not. Might make that one quite short there. Then that one could go there. So I want that one to go behind that one. Like I say, we've got lots of flowers, but we may not use all of them. And we might not use both butterflies, but you never know. Right, okay, so I think we're going to go with that. So I'm just going to put my hand on here and I'm just going to trim all of the bits I don't need off. And then we can glue them in. So I'm going to put glue on the bottom. And I'm going to grab my dimensionals. So I've got mini dimensionals and the big ones, but we'll go with the little ones, I think, because they will stand. Might need to cut one in half, I think. Well, I was going to use the other half, but it's flown away somewhere. Right, so put that there. Right, that one's going to go there. Peel it back off that one. So this is going under here. So you put it into there and then pop like that. So a bit of glue on the bit that's going behind the box. And then, oh sorry, I keep singing today. Right. Oh, runaway flower. So one on there. One there. I think that's small enough. If it isn't, I'll cover it with something. Right, peel off the backing. You don't need, like, I'll make a box for this if I give it to somebody. So that I'm not worrying about things getting squashed. Like so. Hi Stevie. Hi Carol. Hi Cindy. Oh my goodness. You must be doing your work, Lottie. I won't tell you off. You can be here if you want to be. Right. Okay, let's put this green vine on. And I'm just going to glue this one on, because my dimensionals are definitely not small enough for this one. And it is a background. Oh, dropped it. Now I have got a sticky mat. Right, so go in there. Up there like so. Right, where were we? We were going to have that in there, weren't we? Yes. I think we'll glue this one down as well. So I want it to overhang, but not too much, because I don't think I put glue anywhere where it was going to stick then. It didn't want to stick. There we go. Right. And then we'll get our other little flower. And we'll pop some dimensionals on this one. And I spotted where that half of one went. Should use tweezers actually. It's much easier. And actually it was Donna I saw use tweezers with her dimensionals. If you're still here, Donna. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Oh, why is it? Okay, my dimensionals are not playing the game tonight. I don't normally have any trouble with them. Must be me. It must be me today. Right, get another one. Pop that there. And I'm going to put that one there. I think that should be plenty. Let's peel their backs off. Just realised I'm just flinging the pieces everywhere. Okay, so then we need to fill out the bottom slightly. So I'm just going to pop some little, these are from the Sprig Punch. And what I normally do is, if I'm punching something out, like the sprigs or flowers or daisies or anything, I just punch out lots of them and then just keep them in a little box. Okay, so I have a little blue flower. Gonna go here. So I'm just gluing on these little flowers. These are from Iconic Dies. It cuts out 3, I'll show you in a minute. It cuts out 3 flowers in one go, 3 different sizes. It's the smallest flower cutter I own. I have a channel on YouTube which these videos get uploaded to. You need to have a certain amount of followers and things to get on YouTube to do lives over there. And I haven't got that many yet. But Facebook's been a little bit... Hi Maria! South Australia's in the house. Yeah, so I haven't got enough. I can't remember how. And so it's 1,000 subscribers, and I think it's a certain amount of hours watched. So yeah, so if you do have YouTube, it's Woo's Creations over on there as well. Or if you go down the page, you'll probably find a link where I've linked a video before. Yeah, so last week when I did my live, I went to download my video after the fact and I couldn't do it. And I still haven't quite worked out how to get it down because I need it on my phone, not on my laptop. Because the thing I use to edit is on my phone. So it's not helpful. So we'll see. I'll work it out. I've just been poorly this week, so I haven't had a look at it. So I'm going to put my butterfly on this side here. And, oh, things are moving. Don't fall off. Okay. Maybe we'll leave that off for a minute anyway. There's no room for you, rabbit, sorry. You can't be in it. Okay, so I want a sentiment for this. So, Quiet Meadow Dies. Let's see what sentiments we have. Thinking of You. I think that's quite nice. If you know somebody having a bit of a hard time at the moment, it's quite nice to send them a card. So what I'm going to do is, where's my pot of goodies? Basically, these are all the things that I cut out that I either don't use on the day or I cut out extra because, you know, that's the way I roll. Where is it? Oh, was it not in here? Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't want to cover the box. Hang on. We'll just cut one, it's fine. Right, so in the Meadow Dies, you have this die, and it gives you a nice, and you know that the sentiments from this one will actually fit on that shape. So I'm going to take a piece of scrap card that the lovely Aaliyah chopped up last week, if you remember my live and me cursing my beautiful child. So I'm going to wing it and cut it and then stamp it. Sometimes I think I should stamp it first, but hey ho. We're going with the flow. Right, 2 seconds while I cut this with my squeaky very old Big Shot. There we go. Let's make sure all the pieces have come out. If they don't, just grab your pick tool and pick them out. Right, so I am going to do the writing in, let's have a think. I think I might do Gorgeous Grape. All the dimensional back-ends are all over my blocks. Oh dear. Right. Now, this is me trying to do it without having my head right over it, so say a little prayer. Oh no, I don't think that's going to be very good. Look at that. Perfect. I'm going to put that there. So, that looks a little bit boring, doesn't it? Doesn't it look boring? No, you're saying no. I can tell. I can tell. Right, but if I do this, and all this is, I haven't added any ink onto this, but I do have colour coding on my blending brushes. I don't have Stampin' Up ones because I had these before Stampin' Up brought them out. So, but yeah, one of these days I will get some. I'm going to glue it on because there's a lot of dimension in this already. It doesn't need any more. Oh, I'm going to have to order more glue. Well, I'm going to have to put the order in now. It is not coming out. Okay. Stick that on there. Hi, Anne. Oh yes, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on here, but also I have Woo's Creators Corner. So if you make anything, so, you know, inspired by my cards, you are more than welcome to share on there. I'm hoping to get the page up and running a bit more with a few more posts on it. So if you want to help me with that, you can just post on there. Okay, so customary wink of Stella, which just adds glitter everywhere. So I'm just gonna tips of the butterfly, a few little petals here, there and everywhere, gives it a little sparkle. Oh, I love it. These are actually, I think, my favourite cards to do when you're kind of scene building, and you can combine numerous sets, but I try and not do that too much because I try not to use too many, just, you know, because otherwise it puts people off, because they're like, well, I don't have all of them. But then if you saw my collection, I don't have lots and lots and lots, I can assure you. So there we go, guys. It's taken me a little while, but I'm, you know, if you were going to make this card and you wanted to make, you know, you could make 2 or 3 at the same time to save you having to, hi Josh, hi Vicky. Yeah, if you want to make a few at a time, you could do more than one trellis and things at a time, and you don't have to put them all onto the card. You could stick it down flat, but lots of ideas. I wonder if any gems would look cool on here. Let's have a look. I think so. Right. So I'm going to put the cover on the pokey end of my tool because I'll just stab myself with that. So on the blue ones, I'm going to put a silver. I think that might be too big for that flower. I don't like it. Oh, there we go. It's easy to get off to start with. Just don't leave it there too long before you try and pull it back off. Hello, have we got any other big ones? Maybe a pink in the middle of that one. And what else do I have? Oh, look, some little yellow ones. I have these matte decorative dots. And I love these because there's lots of different shades to them. Really pale one on that one. And the little blue ones, I've only got giant green ones. What do we have? I have some, sorry, contraband. The gems I've got left, so I'm trying to use them all up. But 3 little blue. Did I see 3? No. It's only 2. So there we go. There we are, we've blinged it up as well now. So, there you go. On the inside, I will put a mat on top of here, so it makes it nice and clean looking. I like it when it looks nice and crisp. So there we go. And I may stick a couple of flowers that I've got left over. Just put them flat in a little bunch on the inside of the card. So there we go, guys. I hope you have a go, and I hope you have a go, and if you do have a go, please do share on my page, and if you're not subscribed on YouTube, please do that too. If you are in the UK, Germany, France, Netherlands, you can order a catalogue from me. If you would like a catalogue, don't hesitate to message me. My email is wooscreations2020@gmail.com. Actually, I'll put that in the chat. You're welcome, Cindy. Let's have a look. wooscreations@gmail. No, it's not. 2020@gmail.com. Any questions about anything, just give us a message. Thank you, Ruth. Oh, look at me with long hair on there. Right, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I have lots of cards in my head. I've been a bit poorly recently, so I've been a bit flat with my cards, but today I've been bursting with ideas, so I don't want to make them until I can film a video to show you. So maybe tomorrow afternoon after church I will sit and have a play and make some videos for you guys. I'm going to try and start doing a video on a Wednesday, but I don't know yet because I have something else that I never managed to get there, but I do I do plan to, but with it being a school night, it's quite hard. Okay, right, so I will see you all very soon. I'm blabbering now, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.